Morning all, apologies for the ridiculous outfit. I'm just about to go jogging, but let's get a quick video in first. So in this series of videos we're setting up a laptop to be a studio laptop from scratch. So that's a 2017 refurbished MacBook Air, but it is running the most recent operating system. We've done a video about putting Reaper on it. We've done a video about putting some VSTi plugins on it to make some sounds, third-party ones. In this video we'll talk about just a couple of drum plugins for you. There are a bunch of drum plugins out there, but I'm just going to give you two that I basically use mostly all the time. I do have, it has to be said, too many drum synthesizers, the Volkers and Drum Brutes and Korg stuff. So I don't have a lot of sort of software drum synths. There are loads out there, but I'll give you two that I use all the time. Well, so the first one's Sitala, I basically use all the time, and then Steven Slate Drums 5, the free edition, I occasionally use if I want some kind of more realistic drums. Okay, so those are my two recommendations. Sitala version 1 won't cost you a penny. There's a version 2 that's bigger and better, that's like $20. I mean, for the price of a pizza, it's kind of a no-brainer. However, I've used the Sitala 1 for ages. I really like it. I really like the simplicity of it. It sounds great through distortion plugins, multi-band compressor plugins, ring modulator plugins. It just always sounds good. And yeah, in Steven Slate Drums version 5, this is one of those typical, there's a picture of a drum kit kind of plugins, and then you can put different mics and different drums. The version 5 does have limitations, but out of the box I think it's like 2 gigabytes of content for free. I mean, it's a no-brainer, sounds great. Let me just show you these, the developer sites. Okay, Sitala is from Decomposer, that's the developer. That's version 2, which is a bit of a fancier, all singing and all dancing. The beauty of Sitala is its simplicity, right? Now, if you scroll down, this is telling you about version 2, but my call is if you go there's this, you have to sort of look for this old version if you want the version 1, and there's a load of installers there for the version 1, which is super simple, but I like that. I like the fact that it's super simple. So there we go. So as I say, that's Sitala version 1, or check out version 2 for $20. As I say, for the price of a pizza, it's a no-brainer. And there's a Bedroom Producer blog about it. I will put this link in my description. Steven Slate Drums 5.5 free, so get the fully functioning, never expiring SSD 5.5 demo with one incredible Deluxe 2 kit, yeah, sounds good, as well as a classic mix ready processed slate snare and 3 unique kit presets including Deluxe 2 free, Hugo and Dry and Tight for free. As I say, it's about 2 gigabytes of content, which whether you want that much sort of bloat on your hard drive, that's for you to decide. But this is one of those classic, we have a picture of the drum kit, all of these drums correspond to nicely sampled real drums, and it's just down to your sort of MIDI programming, or even your live drumming, or on an electric kit to then sort out your grooves. If you go all in and sort of and go the main thing, I know there's various groove tools. I've not really explored that. I've just basically used it as a really simple sort of nicely sampled drum kit. Let's hear a couple of examples. Let's hear some Steven Slate drums. I've got a couple of grooves which I've also mapped into Sitala. This is Deluxe 2 free, dry and tight kit. Apologies for the programming. The programming is what it is. This is me. But as a, as an acoustic drum kit, sounds great. Sounds great. Haven't done any processing, no reverb, just as it comes out of the box, essentially. Slightly different groove. It's good. It's good, man. It's good. Now let's see how fast we can load up the Hugo kit. Yeah. What was that? 3 seconds. And then Deluxe 2 free edition. Let's just load that. Yeah, again, 2 or 3 seconds to load up a new kit. Again, 2017 Macbook Air. Same grooves, but now mapped onto Sitala. So obviously these are much more in the kind of electro hip-hop sort of vibe. And again, that's the second groove. So the Steven Slate version, Sitala version, Steven Slate groove, Sitala version. And as I say, this Sitala sounds great with distortion plugins, multiband compressor plugins, ring modulator. Just always sounds good. Super simple. There's a few controls to control the sound. I think there are additional kits you can load into this. You can't drop your own samples in, so it's not one of those kind of drum samplers. But just for sketching in drums for a track, it's basically my go-to kit. It's free, so there we go. So there is a couple of drum synths to get you going for your sort of system from scratch. There are a ton out there, obviously. One that did come recommended was this BT Power Drum Kit 2, which I believe, it's another one of these. There's a picture of a drum kit. There'll be sampled drums. That's one to have a look at. I've never used it, because I don't want to just fill up my computer with loads of similar sort of things. But there's one that came across, that I came across earlier. Might be worth looking at. If you have any good suggestions as well, obviously put them in the comments. So we're trying to put together a studio system for $0. These are 2 good examples that won't cost you a penny. All right, that's the end of this video. Oh, I've got to go jogging now. Oh, not up for it. Not up for it. All right, cheers.